Hi there, Telebate here with another Runeterra video. In this video I'll take a look at an expedition game I had for my 7th win and do a detailed game review, much like in my deck guides. My opponent had a super aggro deck and I had a slow ramp deck, which led to a really tense and close game. I feel like expeditions are super underrated. If you want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments below. The deck I built for this was a ramp Trundle deck, and I ended up actually having 4 Trundles and 1 Entreat, so that's basically 5 Trundles in the deck, and 4 Battle Furies. The aim is to ramp up and use Overwhelm with Battle Fury to win the game, and for my 6 wins so far, it's been really good. I did have one game I lost to a Heimerdinger which had Unyielding Spirit, and this deck just had no way to deal with that, so I just had to take the loss there. So before we get into the game, let's go over some of the decisions I made in terms of picks. First one, I swapped Brittle Steel for Warding Stones. It's just another card which fits in with my ramp plan. On to the next one, we can swap out Elixir of Iron for Take Heart, seems really bad. Getting rid of ramp card seems really bad. And Kindly Tavern Keeper won me a few games, so the extra healing's really useful. All of these trades seem really bad. I think we skip this. Going on to the next one, we can get Troll Chant for Glimpse Beyond, seems bad. Entreat for Avalanche. Oh, I like Avalanche, and we've already got 4 Trundles. Do we really need the Entreat? I don't think so. Avalanche can be so good into aggro matchups. I think we grab the Avalanche here. On to the next one, we get an option for another Battle Fury. That's really hard to turn down in this deck. Oh, we can swap Avalanche for Battle Fury. I want to keep the Avalanche. Unspeakable Horror is much better than Ancient Yeti. Not going to get rid of Warding Stones. I think this is another skip. Get another Battle Fury. Let's do it. Let's do it. Wow, that's disappointing. So we finally get a game. We're against Zed Draven, which is going to be a very aggressive deck. So it's the complete opposite of my deck. In this hand, I think we just get rid of Elixir of Iron. Catalyst of Aeons is great for ramping early. We can ramp turn 3 into Trundle turn 4, and we can even use Avalanche turn 3 instead if they set up an early aggressive board. So game plan early, just let him do his thing, try and set up a big Avalanche. Oh, this is looking like a juicy Avalanche here. Okay, okay. He needs to open attack. He has to play around Avalanche here. But he could play Zed. That's so bad for him.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Turn 4, we play Catalyst, there's nothing else we can do. So, play Alpha Wildcore, that's the most stats we can get down on turn 6. Well, on turn 5 with 6 mana. Here, there's 2 options. You can block the Draven or the Trifarian. If you block the Trifarian, he can axe to guarantee kill your Wildclaw. Whereas if you block Draven, he probably can't buff up his thing. Yeah, he probably can't buff up his thing. Fuck. Well, this is a big fuck up. Should have blocked the Trifarian. Now I'm in a bad position again. After pretty much winning the game, I've just thrown it. Trundle here, obvious play. It gives you the Ice Quake in hand, which can be very helpful next turn. Okay, on my attack, don't attack with Trundle, because you can attack in, and he can block with Draven, trading the Draven for the Trundle with the Spinning Axe, which means he's going to get 10 damage in next turn, which seems really bad, whereas if you block the Trifarian next turn, that's more damage blocked for Trundle's life.
Nothing's tougher than a troll.
We have to play the pillar here. I mean, okay. That works as well. I might as well have played the pillar, because then you get double pillar. That's pretty annoying. I don't think you play around that. We use Unspeakable Horror here just for some extra health, and there's not really any reason to bank spell mana. The only spell we have is Take Heart, which we're not really going to use. So we play double pillar here. They're basically free, so there's no reason not to. Oh, he's got Decimate! This brings us down to 2 health.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So like this, clearing his board, it's our only option. If he has something like Might, he'll kill us next round, so we have to make sure he has no units on the board. Plus, there's always a rule to go by, which is, if you can challenge something, you should challenge something. You should take away the choice from your opponent of how they block. Now it just comes down to, does he have any direct damage? Knocks him further, or another Decimate is probably what we're scared of. We can't do much to play around it. Developing here is fine, because if he has a Decimate, I'm dead regardless. Like, there's no way to play around a Decimate. Same with Knocks him further, so we just develop. Attack with everything. I don't hook with the pillars because we can't kill him this turn anyway, and we're definitely going to kill him next turn, as long as he doesn't have any direct damage. So we might as well keep the pillars alive as blockers in case he has an overwhelm, and the pillars have a lot of health, so there's no reason of losing that health and risk dying with overwhelm. Okay, so we've got the game here. The only thing we can play around is things like Death's Hand or any 1 damage pings to our Nexus. So by hooking his unit with one of the pillars, his Last Breath unit won't trigger, which means his only out here is Noxian Fervor. And there we go, we win. A bit of luck, I made a bad decision with my Alpha Wildclaw, but overall we paid off. I think he made worse decisions throughout the game, so deserved win. I'm going to call it a deserved win. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and the game review. If you did and want to see more Expedition content, I was thinking about including the draft and decision making around that. If this video does well, I'll definitely look into doing that. Let me know if that would interest you by leaving a comment and a like. I upload weekly Runeterra content. Subscribe if you want to see more detailed game reviews like this. Thanks for watching and have a good day.